Test, test. Is this thing on? Okay. And now, for those in attendance and those listening around the world, it is time for the on God podcast with your host, Tovaun Axis Anthony.
Goodness gracious me, oh my, it is late night Thursday and I'm ready to ride. I am your master of waves, loving joy's troubled boy, AEOXIS. What's going on, family? It's Tovaun Anthony here on the late night. I told you guys, I said it in my story or whatnot that, hey, it would be a late night deal. I had an event earlier at a lovely place called Elsa's Ethiopian Kitchen. Yeah, in Washington, D.C. Amazing place. I'm definitely going to go back. I love Ethiopian food. I didn't get to try any tonight, but the staff was amazing. It was a wonderful event there. Multiple businesses in the building, and it was great. So cheers to that. Oh, my goodness. I hope y'all got yourselves a little drinky drink ready. I got myself a little something, even though technically I'm drinking on some of the most disgusting things like I've ever had in my life. So here's the thing. If any of you have had Malort, yuck. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Dom the Creator said, man, you late on this live. Yeah, man. Yeah. I announced earlier on my story that I will be late tonight, you know. So it is what it is. Hey, either way, I come in, we can talk a little shit, and, you know, I'll get out your ways. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, also it gives me an opportunity to test out this new mic. I ended up procuring a couple of them because, you know, why not? Especially at a decent price. And then, you know, I'm going to start having guests on again soon, which tomorrow I will have a guest on. It will be Alex Pinku. She is an idol performer who I saw at Sakura Matsuri last year. I just wanted to get into the head of someone who decided to pursue that type of music. I am a big fan of like idol culture, idol music. You know, you normally see it within like Japan and in like Korea. But how I got introduced to the whole idol thing is because I'm an anime fan and I got really, really into the music. And then you see that a lot of their artists are like a part of the whole idol thing. So yeah, you are so well spoken, huh? I just be talking, man. I just be talking. So heck yeah, look, I'm here. I'm happy. Oh, I see some good faces in the chat. Pretty light skin in the chat. What is this? Okay, somebody on Twitch. That looks like a spam deal. But yes, indeed. Actually, hold on. I gotta do this because, you know, like I said, we start off with this every single time. Let me grab my guitar. And y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Let me go ahead and dip this down slightly. There we go. Y'all know what time it is. Vibe check. Make sure this is. All right, y'all know how my vibe check goes. When it's time, go ahead and put the clap emojis in the chat. Y'all know what to do. Like I said, put the clap emojis in the chat. Listen, if you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, tell the haters they can shove it. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands one more time. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, tell the haters they can shove it. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your motherfucking goddaggone hands. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't make me preach today. Don't make me preach today. You know what I'm saying? I see them hand claps in the chat. I see them all over Instagram. I see him up in here in YouTube and Twitter. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Princess King. I see Risha Shantae has joined the chat in the Instagram chat. Risha Shantae, that is my favorite cousin in the whole wide world. Can't nobody replace her. She's also a makeup artist, amongst many other things in the DMV area. If you are looking to be pretty for any event, weddings, galas, anything on the in-between, even a daggone regular old date night, hit up Risha Shantae. Anyway, now that rhymed. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, I see you guys doing that thing. Hold on, what I say? If you're sexy and, what's it? Sexy and you know it, tell the haters they can shove it. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. I love it. I be doing that thing like I'm like a camp counselor or some shit. And y'all really be in there, and I love it, you know. But yes, listen, today was a good day, very productive. Like I said, I just got home from an event where I had to cover and take a lot of video for a client of mine, and it was actually really good. I got to meet a band made of police officers that played go-go music, so that was very, very special to see. I believe they're called the Side by Side Band. I asked them if they had an Instagram, but they don't. They have a website, sidebyside@dc.gov. Hold on. I'm wondering why that noise is happening. Hold up. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to utilize this with another interface, to be honest with you. Reverend Deacon Evangelist, what's going on, Marcus? Brother, Deacon, Usher, a treasurer and friend, Marcus Johnson, that guy MJ in the chat. Once again, I hope you guys know it's Thirsty Thursdays. I will be sipping as I'm talking. Once again, I will be sipping on, this is ginger ale and Malort. If you don't know what Malort is, all I'm going to say is don't try it. It is technically a liqueur. It ain't for the faint at heart. That's all I'm going to tell you. I've had most of my horsemen try it, and they're all just like, and these are some of the hardest men I know. So, yeah. Camilla Price, thank you for joining the chat. Clap, clap. Actually, let me do this, because this will probably make things better. Two, check. 1, 2. Yeah, just had to reseat that. But yeah, man. Any relationship advice? Okay, Rose Key 1, 2, 3. Any relationship advice, specifically if you're thinking of ending the relationship? If you're thinking of ending a relationship, well, are you thinking, or you know you're about to? Because people think about ending relationships all the time, but here's the truth of the matter. If you're thinking about ending a relationship, you're already on a downward spiral. Majority of the time, these thoughts enter your head. It isn't something that it is just coming about. You've been thinking about this for a while, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. So it just sounds like it's time for you to have that conversation with your partner. And if you feel like that's going to blow up or something, then I mean, hey, then that's even more reason for you to end it. But I mean, it all comes down to like assessing why you're even there and why they're there, you know? And if you feel like it needs to end, then it needs to end, to be honest with you, unless you're looking to leave for temporary reasons or something like that, or something that you're not sure in. If you're not sure in it, then it's like, okay, well, why are you here? You got to take some time to sit back and reassess a lot of things. But yeah, like ending a relationship, like what I would need a little bit more context when it comes to that, like as to why that's even a thing. Like, you ain't got to tell me everything in the book, but at least give me something, and then I could be like, oh, okay, well, yeah. But normally when it comes to ending a relationship, I would just say if you're in that state of mind, I would just go ahead and end it, because there's no reason you're sitting there and keeping this charade going if that's what's going on there, because it's going to come out at some point. It's going to come out at some point, with how you act and how you seem. So you'll see. Don the Creator, do you prefer whiskey or liquor? I prefer whiskey. I'm a whiskey man first, and then comes vodka, then comes tequila, and then we can talk. I'm not really a gin guy, though, depending on the cocktail. Like if it's in the last word, then I'll drink it, Cognac is like at the bottom. No, cognac is before gin. I'll say cognac is before gin. But yeah, I'm a whiskey guy first. Definitely a whiskey guy first. Oh shoot. The cat Bob. Cat's cabinet. You said, hey boo boo. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? If anybody wants to know where I get my booty pillow from, that is in the other room. God dang it, my crocheted booty pillow, Cat's cabinet. Shout out to one of my favorite people ever. Everybody been asking about that. Everybody has been asking about that because of that video that I did recently, and they're just like, hey yo, I see your point, but what about that booty pillow? And I'm just like, hey yo dog, like it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Let me see. Your kawaii-ness and La La No Bull. No rum. Rum never comes to mind first. It never does. Plus I always have it mixed with something. So like I never drink straight rum. I never do. Now granted, like I love a good rum punch. I really, really, really love a good rum punch. So yeah. I mean, you could put rum up there too. So would I still put rum before gin? Yeah. Would I still put rum before cognac? Yeah. So okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and add rum in there. Where do you come up with your universities? I laugh at those in your skits. To be honest with you, a lot of that stuff is either off the top of the head or like odd jokes that it might not have been exactly what we were talking about way back when, but jokes between me and like a couple of my friends. And then I think about these things like as it goes along. Like we would come up with silly names for stuff for years. But as far as like the universities themselves, those are kind of like byproducts of like those conversations or something like that, So yeah, I'll give you that. Ooh. Oh wait, just sent off one to Cali and North Carolina. Hey, I'm glad business is booming for you, baby. I'm glad business is booming, Keep that going. Keep the trail going. We got to support each other. You you threw some ass at me, so I let the word out. Oh my God. Lady Londa asked that every single time. When you cooking again? I know I was supposed to cook this week. I really was. So this is what I'm going to do. Because I have a guest on tomorrow, I'm probably going to cook after that. So I'll jump in on that. I'm so sorry I couldn't get to it this week. Like it was so freaking crazy because like I was getting back to just regular life after Katsucon, and then I got sick, and like y'all heard me sniffling like hell on the last episode. Literally the next day, like yesterday, dead. I literally couldn't do anything. Like I was just like yeah, and then went to sleep. Literally slept most of the day away. Now I'm fine. But yeah, it was ridiculous, man. I hadn't felt like that in a good while, but luckily, I did the right things. I made sure I wasn't eating all of the wrong things, and luckily I have two people here, both of my cats here that kind of like they care for me. So little sis and Adriana, they're just like, do you need anything? And I'm like, just let me die. And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. So that works. Got rejected from Hammers University, said I was hardy for him. How the heck you get rejected from Pound Town University? Ain't no way. You have any idea? What? That don't make no sense. He said it might have been sinuses with the crazy weather change. Potentially. I mean, when I was younger, I used to have mad sinus issues. But honestly, I think it was because I was just outside a little too much during Katsucon, and that weather was ridiculous. It just wasn't. I ain't built for it. I ain't built for it. Like I had on a coat, but it was open. I was being stupid out there, so that was mainly my fault. But luckily, I was able to recover relatively quickly. He said rejected from Pound Town University. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Oh my God. But shoot, man, let me see. I want to get to some memes real quick because I know it's one in there in particular that I want to bring up only because a friend of mine said it, And I'm just like, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And also on my Instagram, and I've done it on Facebook, too. I know I've been posting up snippets of my rants lately that I've gone on this here show, podcast, however you want to say it. And, you know, it's just, listen, I'm out here. There are people that, you know, agree with the points, and some people that think like, hey, you should do more stuff like this. Then there are some people that think I shouldn't do stuff like that, where they're just like, oh, you should stick to being funny. And it's like, hey, you guys do realize that half of my content that, you know, had the most views actually have to do with me talking about mental health. It's hilarious, especially men's mental health. So it's like, yeah, I can keep to the funny, but I mean, I kind of just do what I want to do. I've mentioned that on the last podcast. So, I mean, you guys know that, my regular viewers, but if anybody's on here that doesn't normally know that, Tovaun does what Tovaun wants to do when he wants to do it, period. If you like it, okay. If you don't, whatever. It's at the end of the day, I never really asked for a whole bunch of eyes on me. I just do stuff because I like to do it. And sometimes I'll share it, especially if I feel like there's a message to be had in there. So it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see here. Switch account saved. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to drop this one on here right quick. Oh, wait. I hope this can. Okay, cool. It'll come up. Somebody said facts. Mental health is a very good topic, especially now. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I want to get back to speaking on that stuff. Because, you know, like, I go through it a lot. I mean, especially with the stresses of life and everything like that. And it's like, I try my best to be, you know, whoop-de-doo, as far as, you know, in front of the other people. It's not that I'm faking or anything. Like, I give people what, you know, I give them a part of me that I want them to see. And that is still a part of me. Now, if that part is not there, then they gonna see who I am. They gonna see what's up. Hey, listen, that ain't me right now. I'm tired. I'm still gonna be positive, but I want to go home and go to sleep, probably cry and curl up in the corner, and that's going to be for about 5 minutes. But hey, whatever, right? But hey, real quick, let's get to this, because this is going to be my actually, let me press the record button on here. If it'll go, hold on, because I know sometimes I press that thing, it doesn't start immediately, or maybe it does. I don't know. I'll probably take a couple sips of shoju too, since Adriana done left this in the fridge. And it's been there for a minute. I'm like, oh, you don't be drinking like that. Let me just go ahead and get that off you. But, okay, this is going to be the statement for the day. And it is by my good buddy, Rashid Hammond. And it goes like this. It's the view. It doesn't matter how smart you are if you're surrounded by stupid motherfuckers. I'm going to say that again. It doesn't matter how smart you are if you're surrounded by stupid motherfuckers. Rashid Hammond. Hey, let me tell you something. This is true. This is totally true. You could be the diamond in the rough, but if you're surrounded by dumbasses, and I mean just straight up Nimrods, is that derogatory? I don't know what's derogatory these days. I know I can't say. No, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, if you're surrounded by just no, you're not gonna get to where you need to get to. You need to surround yourself with at least efficient people. They might not even have the same exact vision as you, but they gotta at least be efficient or something. But if you're around just straight up dumb, just like, yeah, we just out here doing fuck shit. Like, you around those types of people, nah, man. It ain't going to work for you. You're not going to progress, especially at the rate that you want to. So, no, get your team right. Or you going night-night. That's all I'm going to say, man. Hey, shout out to Rashid Hammond. That's one of the big brothers. He also has a business called rawvegan.com. He actually, you know, he actually sells supplements and protein powder, like vegan based protein powders and stuff like that. Listen, this guy is an amazing dude and this isn't me just trying to sell you guys anything. This is just me telling you the truth. From the day I've met him years ago, he was a bigger dude. He weighed a bit. And then he changed his life totally. He completely went vegan, slimmed down a lot, got back into the gym. He's a former boxing champion. I think he was like Golden Gloves or something like that, especially when he was younger. But this dude, he and we could talk fighting all the time, and he's just very, very inspirational, you know. So if there's anybody you want to follow, especially from a business standpoint, Rashid Hammond, this guy, totally, totally amazing. Rawvegan.com, check it out. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's get back to talking that bullshit. Let me stop. I ain't gonna talk no bullshit. But I am talking shit. You know, I'm out here. I'm living. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me look back at this chat right quick before y'all go like, oh, he ain't looking at the chat. Oh, no. Is it? Hold on. Do. Have you tried the limited edition BlackBerry Crown? I have. It's all right. It's good. Let me see. Fluffed a few tail feathers. I love it. And men's mental health is so damn important. Yes, it is. Mental health for everybody is important, 1,000%. But you know, I can only really speak on men's, especially based on my experiences, and then like personally, and then what I know other people have gone through. So. Yeah. What the hell? Come on now. So, what is that sound? Am I tripping? I gotta be tripping. Ain't no way. Wait. Nope. Oh, damn sure ain't the mic. Okay, so what was I gonna say? You're only as strong as your weakest link, period. That is absolutely true. Birds of a feather, that is absolutely true. Gotta be, fuck all that. Listen, can't surround yourself with just, you can't do that. Let me see. What a do, gang, and that's facts, no printer. Ayo, thanks, DJ Novio. Let me see. Going up as I'm trying to look in this chat and just I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to get up. Is it okay for a man to talk about their past to their partner? Hold on. Why is this doing this? Hey, do you guys hear static? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you hear static. Okay, you don't hear static. Does anybody else? Marion says they don't hear static. Does anybody else hear static? All right, you guys are saying no? All right. So I'll worry about that on my end later. It's probably the interface. So I will be using another interface in the future. Because I am getting a lot of it. Oh, man, it's probably because... All right, never mind. Either way, I'm going to keep going. So, yeah, audio is clean. No static. Audio is clean. All right, cool. It's probably like a frequency issue thing. Whatever. Let me see here. What was I gonna say? Is it all right for a man to talk about his past with his partner? I think somebody said that. I mean, yeah, to me, I believe so. Unless that past is like you're a murderer or something, then you should probably keep quiet. But if that person's supposed to be his partner, right? If the person is supposed to be his partner, then I believe that he should be able to share anything, especially if it's something on his heart, like, or something that he feels like he struggles with or anything like that. You know, he should be able to. If he can't, then it's like, are you really his partner? I don't know. I don't know. If I feel like I can't, here's the thing. I have things that I wouldn't tell certain people, but if you're going to be close to me, especially in that way, I mean, we going to have these conversations. Like I said, unless it's something that's like, okay, you might go to prison. So just like how many bodies you have, etc. Bullshit. First of all, I need people to stop. Oh no. See, I'm a turn this on too. First of all, I need people to stop worrying about body count. That's the dumbest thing you could possibly worry about. You know, people come up with this stuff all the time, you know, the theories about why women shouldn't have so many bodies and then why men should, or why men shouldn't have so many bodies and da-da-da-da-da. Man, shut the fuck up. Everybody's an adult here. As long as you're not out here obsessing over people and y'all want to talk about soul ties and all that bullshit and a half, let me tell you something. Stop obsessing over bullshit. Stop obsessing over bullshit. Like, it's like, what? Like, why are you worried about how many bodies somebody had before you? I just don't. I think that's the most insecure thing you could do. I really do, because they're with you now, and unless y'all dynamic poses certain issues, the body count ain't fitting the matter. It's not fitting the matter. I just don't listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's a chick that I was messing with early last year. Nah, not early last year. It was a little while before that. Dang, man, time be flying. But no, I remember she and I had a conversation. Now, granted, was she in the, like, were we in the running for each other for being each other's partner and mate or anything for life or anything like that? Hell nah. Like, we was just hooking up. But she looked at me and she was just like, I just want to know, like, what's your body count? And I was like, like at the time it was in the 20s, you know? Or I just hit 20. Like, I wasn't even getting it like that at the time. No, it was in the 20s. But she was just like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, what? And I was like, humor me. What's yours? And she was like, in the last year, 50. I was like, you fucked 50 dudes in the last year? Not gonna lie, baby girl, that's commitment. I'm glad you showed me your paperwork. God dang. Why you so upset? Why you be calling my phone so much? Don't you have extra numbers to call? Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think like body counts and stuff, like, okay, I think if you're of a certain culture or whatever, yeah, okay, yeah, cool, that matters. But nah, I think like especially here in America, like, unless you grew up just thinking like, well, I'm a virgin and I want my wife to be one, like, all right, whatever, you know, whatever. Or you have some type of religious thing going on, all right, whatever. But, you know, if you my age, you a 32-year-old dude talking about some, yeah, man, you know, whoever I'm messing with better not to mess with more than one dude, man, you stupid as hell, because chances are she finna lie to you. And I don't care what the number is. I'm not gonna believe you anyway, because I'm not gonna care. I don't care. You're here now. Do those past bodies matter? That's all I want to know. Do those past bodies matter to you? Because they ain't gonna matter to me. Do they matter to you? And are those past bodies gonna come around and haunt me? Because if one of them past bodies comes around and they're like unhinged, like if I know you have a history of getting with unhinged dudes, like that's when it's a problem. That's when it's an issue. If you think just because some chick slammed a whole bunch of guys, she has a commitment issue, that really depends. That really depends on why she was smashing all those dudes. Do you know the true story? Do you know the whole story? You don't know what's going on here. Things can manifest in many different ways, depending on how a person was raised, what they saw. You know, it's like, I don't, nah, man. Take that bullshit away. I wish somebody would come at me for it. Like, how many people you fuck? Oh, damn, half this room, sweetheart. How you feeling? That actually happened before. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you that story. I started dating one lady. She came to a show of mine. Turns out there was 7 women in that room. 7 women in that room that I had gotten it in with, and maybe 5 of them in the past year. And I was just like, damn, this is wild. And it would have been 9. It's just 2 of them didn't show up because their car broke down. And if you think this is a lie, if you think that's a lie, I wish Sess was in the chat right now. She normally comes in. I wish she was in. She'd be like, nah, that's true. That boy crazy. You said they matter if she had 50 in the past year. All right, so here's the truth. Here's the truth about homegirl. And I'm only going to say this because I know she don't watch none of my shit. That girl had some things going on. That's all I'm going to say. You said that's some BS. The damn car cock blocking. How the car cock block? The car ain't cock block shit. The car didn't cock block shit. If anything, it just made things a little less awkward. Cause little lady was just sitting there, just like, so her, and her, and her. I'm like, yep, It didn't help that there was a guy there that had a crush on me for years. He came through. How you doing? I'm like, oh shit, what's going on, yo? Hi, this my lady friend. That was hilarious. I wasn't trying to get in no trouble that night, you know what I'm saying? But you said LOL. You said, oh, you the final boss. Like, nah, I wasn't the final boss. I don't know if I was efficient or what. Like, first of all, my whole thing is, how the heck you take 50 whole in the last year, which means that's at least 1 a week. How many weeks in a year? How many weeks in a year? Because 50? That's why I was confused. I was like, 50? And here's the truth. I honestly think she was fucking with me. And if she wasn't, then wow. But it's just like, I don't know if she was. Now, granted, that person used to say a lot of things to try to see how I would react, which honestly is why she and I kind of split up in the first place as far as, you know, the casual thing. Because it's like I just would not react to certain things the way that she would. Now, granted, she was younger than me. She was like 25 or something. So I was like, I don't know what phase you're in, but I'm not going to react to certain shit. I'm not going to react to certain shit just because, you know, you say it. Like, I understand based on the conversations that she and I had, based on the male friends that she had and like associates that she would have and how they would react to certain things and what they prioritize. I'm like, oh, I mean, they prioritize things that I considered when I was younger. And it's just no. Like, I don't care. Like, and like, we can talk about that too. You know, the amount of times that people try certain things to either like pull you in more, or I don't know. They just try to get a reaction out of you. As you get older, that shit don't work no more, man. It just don't work. So yeah, go Miners. Digger Out University, go Miners. Create Lady J is in the chat on Facebook. She said, hey Tova, just stopping in to say love you. Ladies, don't fight me. It's all platonic. Trust me when I say me and Create Lady J are totally platonic, because Maru, her partner, will curse me and then hit me with a truck. And I don't want none of that. I really don't. Y'all gonna be like, why some beautiful goth chick come over there and try to murder Tovaun? Like, yeah, because y'all let that nonsense go out of control. I ain't, not me. Nah, man. Nah. We good on that. Hold on. Hold up. NPC University. Oh my God. He said narrates his own death. Hey, listen. And I was walking down the street one day and I saw the car coming around the corner. And I tried to turn around and run. And as I turned around and ran, the car started gaining and there was no hope. No hope in the world. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Oh, Lauren's like, that makes a lot of sense. She was younger. Yeah, man. Listen, and I just wasn't for it. Like the amount of times that it wasn't a crap ton of times, but I just remember once I woke up to a wall of text after being told the night before that I meant nothing to this person outside of the sexual thing, which I didn't even ask for. I'm just like, all right, I mean, you're telling me something I already know. Cool, I'm gonna keep playing video games and go to work. But then I woke up to the biggest wall of text, and at the end of it, I remember it saying, I don't even like doing this. If you're not gonna respond, just block me. And I was like, whoa. I was like, you all right, dog? Like, I was like, you want to go get some coffee or something? I feel like this is way more deep rooted. Like, well, what do you want, dude? Like, and I'm not going to stress over this. I don't know what you're thinking. You think I'm going to wake up with my heart palpitating, look at my phone, fall out on the floor and be like, oh my God, I can't believe she feels like this. No, I'm not going to give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. It's a total waste of time. It's one of the reasons why people be looking at my nephew. It's one of the reasons why people Lauren, you remember Baby D, you remember him. It's one of the reasons why he don't go through none of the shit that I went through. He don't go through none of it. Women be looking at him like, God dang, I can't do shit to him. Yeah, no, because he was raised by me, his father, and my oldest brother. He ain't got no time. He ain't worried about no bullshit. You can go through your emotions all you want to. Go through your emotions over there. He got money to make. He got money to make, and he ain't trying to stress. All right? He ain't trying to stress. No freaking way. No. Now I understand people freaking express how they going to express, but it's just like, hey, listen, there are healthier ways to do this. Go to therapy, dude. Or something. Seriously. Lauren said, I can't believe he's grownish. Lauren, listen. When I was, and this was, what, 1 or 2 years ago now? I think 2 years ago. Yeah, no, it's 2 years ago. I was at his mother's birthday party. It's on the late night go-go band playing. I'm in there. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm seeing ladies I done grew up with, and they just, hey, T. I'm just like, oh, shit. But I get in the line to go get, like, a drink, right? And I'm waiting, like, my cousin Risha, she in there, and I'm like, oh, shit, Risha here. We having a good time tonight, I bet. So I go up to the bar, and I'm like, yeah, let me get whatever the heck I got that night. And then I hear a voice next to me, yeah, let me get the same thing. And I look over like, what the fuck? Who is this sharp nigga here? And he's just like, what's good, Uncle T? I'm like, what you? Oh, shoot, you 21. Like, he had just turned 21. And I'm like... I was like, oh no. I was like, yo, I'm old. Cause I'm 10 whole. I'm 10 years older than him. You gotta remember that. Like I'm either 10 or 11, one of the two. And I'm just like, yo, you drinking right legally, right next to me. I can't say nothing to you. I couldn't say nothing. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. Now, granted, by the end of that night, he was towed the heck up, just like his pops. If there's one thing about them Hemsleys, they lightweight. I still drove home. That boy couldn't drive, from what I heard. I was like, God dang. Oh, man. Stressing a woman is broke activities. I don't like using the term female. I don't. Because I just think I don't know if it works. But no, I get it though. I agree with you though. First of all, stressing over anybody, especially if you're trying to be with them or something like that, that's stupid. That's stupid. Don't stress over these people. You either have the conversations, figure out the problem, or leave it alone. I ain't stressing over jack shit. Honestly, that's how I was when I was younger. The problem was I started thinking like, maybe I should give more of a fuck. Maybe something's wrong with me. And then I started giving too much of a fuck. And then next thing you know, I'm over here like, I say, some people know I did not give a fuck. I didn't give a rat's ass when I was a kid. I didn't give a rat's ass till I was 18. I used to speak to people any goddamn type of way. And not that I was trying to be disrespectful. I was just matter of fact. And I was just like, you ain't gonna talk like that. But then I started considering people's feelings. Whatever. Yeah, no, that will forever catch us off guard when we see them drinking. Dude, like, I mean, and with Juan, you know, because he's been more like a younger brother to me than anything else, I'm like, all right, cool. When I see Santana drinking, that's when I'm going to have a problem. Like, shit. Now, granted, he in college now, so I'm just like, oh, man. These kids, like, first of all my nephews are taller than me. All of them. I think Jawan, the youngest nephew, he's like my height. Or like he's either 5'11" or about to be 6 foot. One of the two. I'm just like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, this don't make no sense. This is not fair. I'm like, the only ones that ain't taller than me no more is the nieces, and that's because they just young. They're just little. So, I'm like, not fair. Especially with Juan, especially with Baby D, because I'm like, your father's 5'7". Your mama 5'7" too. So what the heck? Yeah, you remember Santana. Lauren remember Santana. Like, Santana big. Santana like 6'2", 6'3". One of them, he just sitting there, yeah. I'm like, yo. But he cool though. He's like the exact opposite of what he was as a kid. He chill as hell. He chill as hell. Play the goddamn going cello and shit. And I'm like, go ahead, bro. I didn't even know he was into anime until before he went to college. His parents ain't never tell me. I'm like, I could have got him so many daggone gifts. Y'all ain't tell me nothing. Walked in this room, saw a freaking Naruto poster. I'm like, oh, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't tell me nothing. Here I am being a bad uncle. I ain't know what to get him. Let me see. You said they surrounding you like mini bosses in the video game and you the main boss. Hey, there's a picture I have last year of me just standing with them like this and they all just, I'm like, yo. And there was a couple cats that remembered my oldest nephew from some videos I did way back. They were like, wait a minute, that's the one that was the little kid. And I'm like, yeah, he grew a lot. He grew a lot. It's not fair. Honestly, I think the stresses of life have kept me down. I stopped at 5'10". It was just, nope. I'm like, damn, no 6 feet for me. Even though my friend Suni says there's no 5'10" or 5'11", it's just 6 foot. I was like, you stupid. Because Suni's like actually 6'1" or 6'2", something like that. He said, sensu mean time. Hey, get out of here, dog. How do I become less hostile? Well, how to become less hostile? Well, I would just say recognize that unless somebody's being malicious towards you, excuse me, ain't nobody worth your damn hostility. As far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody a goddamn threat to me unless they trying to be. And then it's like, I mean, you still ain't. You still ain't. But if you try and get this L, you know, come on, catch this L. Or therapy, like Lady Londa says. Therapy helps. But I think hostility comes from either a fear or insecurity, or, you know, it's something there that's triggering that. And I'm never hostile towards anyone, even the people that I'm not necessarily particular to. Like I said, I don't really have enemies like that. If anyone claims to be my enemy, well, they fighting themselves, because I have no idea. But even though, like, the one person on my mind that I would probably consider like, okay, you are a fucking problem. Like, I ain't gonna be hostile. It's just, don't talk to me, dude. We don't gotta do this. Don't talk to me. We don't have to do this. Do not talk to me. And if they try, I'm just going to say, hey, do not talk to me. And if they try again, I'm going to walk away. And if they try to stop me, then I'm going to put their head in their own ass. But I'm not hostile. I just told you to leave me alone. So, hey, listen, you know, here's to you. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. Let's see. Is it meme time again? I think it's meme time again. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Act a fool. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I posted this on my story earlier today. This is funny. This dating 101 on InstaView. I done patted 8 pockets. She still ain't say, bae, don't worry, I got it. That's because she ain't going to, homie. Once again, it says, I done patted 8 pockets. She still ain't say, bae, don't worry, I got it, because she's not going to. Pay and get the hell up out of there. Pay and get out of there. Pay and don't take her out nowhere no more. Unless money is not a factor to you. Like, if you... especially if she's supposed to be saying, bae, don't worry, I got it. Like, I'm going to assume that these two are supposed to be in a relationship or something, right? Well, now you're in a position where you got to make a choice. It's either you don't take this person out on expensive ass dates or in any place where you got to worry about money, or, you know where you stand. You know the dynamic, and somehow you got there. Here's my whole thing. I don't expect anybody to pay for dates, especially if I ask them on it. I don't expect nobody to pay for shit, especially if I ask them out. So yeah, heck, there's been times I've been asked out and I still paid for it, and that's just because of what's going on with me. But every once in a while, if somebody just comes out and like, I'm gonna pay for this, I got it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Sure. Can't be blessed with a closed fist, baby. You can't be blessed with a closed fist. No, you can't. So whatever. But yeah, nah, she ain't going to. She is not going to. Be careful. Bull crap. But on the first, wait, hold on. And you saying she's not? Like, nope. That's funny. But on the first date, go Dutch. Oh man, the Cheesecake Factory. Oh no. It's really funny when those Cheesecake Factory like videos started coming out and all that other stuff. I was just like, well, here's the thing. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Cheesecake Factory. The only times I've ever gone to Cheesecake Factory as an adult was with my Aunt Bam when she was still alive. Rest her soul. Other than that, I never chose to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I think out of my adult life, 3 of the times I've been to the Cheesecake Factory, 2 of them were with my Aunt Bam. 1 was with my mother and other family. And then the last time was way back in like 2010, it had to be. Yeah. Yeah. So, nah, bruh. Like, I don't really choose Cheesecake Factory. And it's not that I think it's disgusting or anything. It's just that, hey, listen, I prefer other restaurants. It's just the truth. So, whatever. But listen, I've been to a lot of freaking restaurants, though. I've been to a lot of restaurants. Rose Key 123. I'm a new follower. Do you do these lives weekly? Yes, I do. Every Tuesday and every Thursday. It's Talk That Talk Tuesday and Thirsty Thursdays, where I'll sip and talk crap. So yes, it's all a part of the O on God show. I was making it a part of my podcast, but then I decided to keep the live streams that, without guests, as strictly for YouTube and strictly as just live stuff. And then when it comes to when I have guests on, like I will have tomorrow, that will go up on my Spotify, Apple, and Google, and Amazon and stuff. So yeah. I do it weekly. I love Cheesecake Factory for the cheesecake. Go ahead, Lauren. Oh man, I was thinking about the list where women want to go for dates. Hey, listen, funny thing about it is when it was the list that said places they didn't want to go to, I was like, okay, it's like I can understand especially like if you've been there enough times, like, you know, like, or any of these locations, you know, or some of those locations seem kind of questionable. But when the list came out of where to take them, by women, not by men that were mad at the original list of where not to take them, it was actually pretty practical. It was pretty practical. So I don't really understand why everybody was so mad. Let me see. Do you have any opinions on the Black History Month door the teacher decorated with the segregated doors for whites and blacks? Hey, can you like message me that or something? Like, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that at all. Thousand Star, I'd be doomed if I had to date again. Doomed? Why you gotta look at it like that? Shantae. She said, "Hey T, how you doing? How you doing?" That's a certified cutie right there. I gotta say it every time. Anyway, but yeah, nah, that list was something else. But like I said, when the list came out about where to take women on the dates, that was by women, not by men, because men was like, where women want you to take them on dates, Ruth Chris in a Lamborghini, da da da. I'm like, yo, they ain't even say nothing like this. They didn't say nothing like that. Now, granted, it was kind of preposterous. It's like, I get it, the arguments going back and forth. And I mean, here's the thing, right? The men that were upset at the original list fell for the bullshit. It's like, listen, look at the list and then think about anything that wasn't listed on that list. And then you could just be like, okay, but I could do this, and this, rather than jumping to the extremes and thinking chicks want you to take them on a freaking rocket ship ride on the first date. It's just not true. Like, now granted, is that a little different? Would somebody be like, well, a rocket ship ride? Oh, well, don't mind if I do, you know? But nah, they ain't looking for all that. The school made her take it down or going to do sensitivity training. It's a predominantly black school. So here's the thing, right? I remember when I was in school, I went to a private school when I was younger, and they had a day where they treated the students like it was segregated times. They did, and it was during Black History Month. Lauren, I don't know if you were there for that. She and I went to the same private school when we were kids, but basically you came to school and they had a bucket where you picked out of the hat, and you either got white or black, right? You either got white, black, or light skin, something like that. And depending on what you got, they kind of gave you a feeling of how it went back then. Now, they didn't say anything really ridiculous to you. They ain't say the N-word or nothing like that. But it was just like, no, you felt that thickness in the air. And of course, we all came together and we talked about it later on. Like, okay, what was the experience, this, that, and the other, and da-da-da-da. Because we actually had some teachers in particular who, yeah, Lauren, you said you heard about it, but you weren't there. Yeah, no, we had some teachers in particular that went through those times, you know, and it was a learning experience. But one of the main things about it is it didn't shock or like ridiculously like it didn't go to extreme, but it also didn't shock any of the students because we were very, 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 very well educated on on history, especially like Black history and like what we had to go, like what our people had to go through this country, which is one of the reasons why, especially once I was out of that school and stuff like that, like a lot of information that was coming out later on, like the Tulsa incident and stuff like that was made, not that it was made public, like this is information that, people had, but it wasn't like in the mainstream media and stuff like that for years. It's like, we had already known about this. This was already drilled into our heads. So it's like, this is why certain concepts do not surprise me. Some I can joke about, not that they're a joking matter, but it's just like, okay, yeah, wow, racism, okay. It's just, it is what it is. Is what it is. Okay, you think it's educational? It opens up room for conversations and teaches about our history. Yeah, but it's like you gotta think about it when you got to think about when to do that and how to implement it, because the other thing was like the private school that Lauren and I went to was predominantly black school. And like even my older brothers had gone there, and hell, the teacher that Lauren's talking about in the chat, our social studies teacher, she taught me and my older brothers. I want you to think about this for a second. I am 32, right? My oldest brother is 20 years older than me. She taught him, then taught my middle brother, who's 11 years older than me, then taught me. So she had to go through 3 waves of just mayhem. But yeah, like, nah, she been around. But nah, like, no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say it. Shout out to Miss Marshall. She is one of the reasons why I am who I am today, from a creative standpoint, from a thirst for knowledge standpoint, from a get it done standpoint. Like that, she pulled me aside one day because she went to the same church as my parents. She pulled me aside one day and literally she looked me dead in the eye, held my hands and said, "You have a standard that is unlike any other, and I need you to keep that standard for as long as you live." She said that to me, and I was just like, yo, what? Like that, those words resonated in me, and they resonate within me every single day, even when I'm down. Like that's what keeps me going. You know what I mean? So, hey, anytime I talk to her about that, I can call her up tomorrow and just be like, "Hey, listen, you remember this?" And she'd be like, "I remember saying that to you. I do." Well, apparently she had some other things, like she said it to my older brothers too. So, yeah. Wow. Let me see. Oh, that final ball standard. Yes, indeed. That apex. Oh, man. Is it that apex mammal? See, watch. I'm telling y'all, after this year, I'm going to do nothing but bulk up. I'm going to get huge. I'm going to look like a whole thumb. And y'all just going to be like, why you just look like one muscle? I'm going to be like, yeah. It is what it is. I'm gonna be nothing but traps, chest, and just stupid huge legs. I'm just gonna get in the gym and do all the squat exercises all the fitness models do, and y'all gonna be like, where that ass come from? I'm gonna be like, oh, Donkey Donk City. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh my God. Woo. We in there. What's your opinion about the comedian that told George Floyd jokes on stage? There's a few comedians that talked about the George Floyd scenario. Who are you referring to? That's what I want to know. Who are you referring to? Uh-oh. Wonder what's going on there. Oh boy, favorite video game OST. Oh man, dude, that's a toughie. Something tells me that my Instagram chat went to crap. I hope that's not the case. Lauren said IG went out. Dang, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And I don't want to start it back up. You know what? I'm gonna start it back up on my phone. I got it. Because it's going to go up on YouTube anyway. So I'll just start up the... Dang, who got slapped? Ooh, bad boy. That boy on the ground. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hello, Instagram. 1, 2, 3. I'll wait till the people populate back in, and then I'll do that. You said my favorite video game OST. My favorite video game OST, I would say it was, when I was younger, my favorite video game OST was Sonic Adventure 2. Nowadays, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. Doom Eternal, that's good. what else would be good? I would say that my favorite video game OST right now would come from a game called Eastward. Probably because like that's one of the first 2D games I've played in a long time that actually brought me to tears near the end. But yeah. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing? I'm doing just freaking fine. My live went out from streaming from my computer, so I decided to stream it from my phone. So IG, you get the phone experience. Everyone else, you know, we're over here. Yeah, Live and Learn. That's one of my favorite songs. Live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Love it, man. Lady Londa, what happened? I actually don't know. I saw that it paused and it said that I had no viewers, and then Lauren let me no sound in IG. No sound. All right, I don't know what to. Oh, hold up now. We gonna work today. All right, y'all. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me on IG, thumb up in the chat. Okay. All right. Cool. Someone said, that's Cap. I can hear you just fine. Hear you loud and clear. Oh my God. Oh damn. Yo, they coming at you, Lauren. Hey, be careful. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I thought I got kicked out for my question. No. Ain't nobody I don't kick people out of my chats. Unless you come up in here talking that like supreme bullshit. Like you gotta come up in here like verbally assaulting me for absolutely no reason. And even then I'll probably be like, I mean, do you want to talk about it? Like, you know, so it is what it is. Someone said they can see me better too. I'm right here, baby. But yeah, like But yeah, Escape from the City, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What is that? It's rolling around at the speed of sound. What is it? Hold on. What is it? I forgot it. Whatever, I'm not going to do it. Somebody said, are you going to duet with Chris Jericho singing Judas? That would be a dream of mine. That would be a dream of mine. First of all, I love Chris Jericho as a wrestler and as an entertainer. I believe he's one of the greatest entertainers, of our time as far as, going from wrestling and doing the rock star thing. I just think he's awesome. But if it happens, it happens. That would be cool. But that's not written in the stars right now. Pumpkin Hill, hey, I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down at Pumpkin Hill. I gotta find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to fit. Listen, them songs are in my head, bruh. Them songs are in my head and they ain't going nowhere, dude. I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. Aoxys. Hey, first of all, don't nobody call me. Who the hell is even saying that? Who the hell is even saying? Oh, okay. No, I know who you are. I know how you are. Oh my gosh. Hey, Danielle. I hope all is well, lady. I hope all is well. Also, the only people that call me Aoxys are people that just do not know my name. So it's like, even at live shows, I just introduce myself. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Tovaun Anthony, the infamous Aoxys. That's what I say. So whatever. But she always called me Tony though. Like, that is my childhood nickname because Anthony is actually my middle name. So long story short, my oldest brother, he wished his nickname was Tony or something like that. So My mother was like, hey, well, you want to call your little brother Tony? He said, yeah. And which is hilarious because I'm like, technically your middle name is the same as mine, just in a different language. So whatever, is what it is. Will you sing Cody Rhodes' theme song Kingdom? You know, I thought about that. I thought about doing more wrestling covers. But we'll see. I mean, that's definitely one that interests me. I think before I would do that, I'd probably do what's that song? Voices, you know, Randy Orton's theme cover. But if I want to be a social media guy and think about like the times right now, Kingdom would probably be a better idea. You know what I mean? Danny always will be Tony to me. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah. I mean, you know, do you play any other instruments as well? I play bass, play a little drums. I got to practice drums a little bit more. Getting myself back to being familiar with piano, but mainly guitar and bass. Like those are the two instruments that like anytime I could just pick them up and I could just run with anybody. So yeah, that's how that goes. Let's see here. But yeah. Bro, you're a wrestling fan. Bro, I have so many questions for you dealing with that next time. Oh, God. Yeah, so here's the thing about me and my wrestling fandom, right? Like, I hadn't been on the train in a while. Like, I kind of chilled out after... I kind of fell off, I'd say, after... It was before Taker retired, but well before Taker retired. Like when I was watching consistently, that's when Daniel Bryan got the championship at WrestleMania, and then I was just like, all right, I'm out. Like, and it wasn't because like I was just done with the product. It was just like I was doing so many other things, but I would always dip in and out and dip in and out and dip in and out, right? And like nowadays, I know The Rock's back. I know he's doing his thing there with the whole Roman Reigns and Cody thing. And hey, like it looks cool. Like The Rock's back wearing them $500 shirts. It's crazy. Nah, fam, you give me the era and I'll have questions for you. So like if you want to talk about what has my heart, is definitely the Attitude and the Ruthless Aggression era. I'll say that. So like honestly, it's like when Cena came in, like right before he became Super Cena. So like when he came around and he was the doctor of thugonomics, that's when I was like, oh hell yeah. Like cause Cena was talking shit on everybody. The only person that really like kind of gave him the work when he started talking that shit in the beginning was A-Train. And I'm like, that's what's supposed to happen. He came out like, yo, and A-Train went, bit. Like just didn't even let him talk. I was like, yep, that's what's supposed to happen. So yeah, man, like listen, my favorite Undertaker is Big Evil. Like, I loved it when the Dead Man came back, but Big Evil Undertaker was like, I love that shit. I loved even his theme song, Dead Man Walking. You've done it now. Like, I love that. I love it, man, you know? And I'm over here talking about wrestling now. See, now you got me, oh, man, you got me up. You throw your name out there for voiceover work. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it with some people. We'll see what happens. You know? We will see what happens. It's a funny thing, though. You're saying WWE is hot right now. I was actually thinking about, like, doing a video where I was going to be, like, improving solo-wise over The Rock's theme song. So we'll see about that. That's something I can put together very quickly, actually. So I might have to do that tomorrow. Undertaker is and has been my favorite. Undertaker has been one of my favorite wrestlers ever since I was a kid. I'm like, this dude is like, to me, Taker was the larger than life guy. That's just what it was. Taker was the larger than life guy to me. Who is your Mount Rushmore for wrestling? I would say Ric Flair, The Undertaker, Roddy Piper, The Rock, and Stone Cold. I want to throw Shawn Michaels in there. If I can, I'll put Shawn Michaels in there. Those are my guys. Those are my guys. Because Shawn Michaels real live influenced a lot of like my showmanship in general. Like when I would be on stage, like a lot of the times when I'm playing guitar, I would go into the pose and stuff like that. Like how, like his whole persona, his wrestling persona, like kind of like gave me an idea of like what confidence was like at its peak, you know. So I'm like, okay, let's roll out there. Lauren, I loved Kane. See, that's why you and I can't be friends. I'm joking. No. But Shantae, Shawn Michaels is my number 2. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man. Doo-doo. Oh, I'm almost done with my drink. But yeah. Cena is going to be in Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, shit. Mortal Kombat. Oh, no. Oh, no. Or it's MK1. Never mind. Sorry. I don't know why I was in it. But, yeah. That's my Mount Rushmore, man. But, yeah. No, like, and the thing about it is, like, Roddy Piper ended up on my Mount Rushmore because of like I knew about him and I knew he was a problem, right? But I didn't know how much of a problem he was. Like this dude was a bad man. And it's like in order to generate as much heat as he did, you gotta be something else. So nah, man. Like he got stabbed on multiple occasions by fans because of how ridiculous his persona was. I think you vibe the Hardys more than HBK. Oh, really? Okay. Hold on. Bianca Belair, Jordan Grace, Roman Reigns, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan is my Mount Rushmore. So Bianca Belair, ooh, my gosh. You want to talk about something? Oh, my goodness. As far as women, hell yeah. Yeah. No, I give you that. I throw that to you. I will definitely throw that to you. That's crazy, man. Her and Jade. Oh, man. Oh, Jade Cargill. Oh, my goodness. I say it how I say it. If Jade wasn't taken, you best believe my ass would be running around there. Oh my gosh. When I think just peak, I think Jade. Yes, indeed. Did you watch TNA wrestling growing up? I didn't watch TNA until who was in it? Because it's Impact now, ain't it? Or something like that. But I watched it for a little bit. Like, because I know Rick was over there for a little while. Sting was over there for a little while. AJ Styles was over there for a little while. But yeah, man. Oh, yeah, no, I saw the Royal Rumble this year. Oh, my Lord. That was amazing. That was fucking amazing. So, yeah. Charles, good to see you feeling better, my man. Yeah, boy, I'm out here. And I'm living like it's golden. Yes. And I'm glad this mic is working pretty well. Like I said, I bought 2 of the motherfuckers. So. Oh, they got their name back? TNA got their name back? Okay, that's cool. Lauren, Rikishi. Of course you like Rikishi. Everybody like big old ass. Oh, man. Rikishi just be chilling. Oh, there just being extra. Like, go ahead, Keish. Get him, Keish. But that's because that music would come on. Everybody got to doing the dance. Me and my cousins would line up and we just be like, ooh. He's so stupid with it. But hey, listen, let me see. It is at an hour 14 on here. Y'all still rocking with me. I don't know why. I think y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for being amazing. You should see the documentary about Roddy Piper from A&E. Oh man, I think I saw it. There was a documentary on him from. It wasn't Vice. It was something. But yeah, they talked about the time that he went to Mexico and told the Mexican people, he was like, I'm going to play the Mexican national anthem. And he started playing La Cucaracha on the bagpipes. Dog. I was like, that boy gonna die. What's my favorite? Wait, hold on, bro. The Attitude Era, the Hardy versus Edge and Christian match. Yeah. First of all, Hardy's, Edge and Christian, and the Dudleys. Them boys was wilding out there. What's your favorite song? Like favorite song in general, or favorite like wrestling theme song? Independent. Like my favorite song can change damn near every week. You say yes, the Dudley Boys. Like, oh man. Devon, get the tables. You already know. First of all, when you think the Dudley Boys, you think that's a problem. If somebody told me, I'm going to get the Hardy Boys on you, I'll be like, all right. He's like, I'm going to get the Dudley Boys on you. I'll be like, oh shit, I got a problem. I got a problem. Dom the Creator said any. My favorite wrestling theme. My favorite wrestling theme is Edge's theme song, Metalingus. That is my favorite wrestling theme. My favorite song right now is, and I think I might have mentioned it on another podcast before, but my favorite song right now is Fear Before the Rest by a band called, oh God, how much, see, this is how you know I'm drunk. This is how you know I'm drunk. But the song is called, hold on, Fear Before the Rest. Come on, give me half-heard voices. Jesus Christ. ECW Dudley Boys were vicious. Well, yes, they were. They was trying to make money. Oh, man. All I'm saying is watch Joker Sting on Impact. It was legendary. Shit, hell yeah. Let me see. Always good to see you live. That's why we're here. Oh, Shantae. Right. He said tipsy Tovaun. I ain't tipsy Tovaun. I'm just tipsy. Yeah, I'm just Tovaun. But yeah, hey, listen. But I can't get super drunk though. I gotta get up early as hell. Oh man, I gotta get up early as fuck. Probably be in about 5 and make things happen throughout the day. And I'll be live again tomorrow with my guests. So if you guys come in, that'll be good. But if you don't, that will be posted on Spotify, Apple, and all the other platforms that I utilize. So, yeah, that'll be fun. My guest will be Alex Pinku, my brain, an idol performer. So, I'll be talking to her about, what got her in her idol performancing and nerd culture and stuff like that, because I'm a nerd as well. So hey, that'll be cool. Don't forget to cook. I'd have to figure out what to cook. Another reason why I couldn't cook this week is because it's like I couldn't cook certain shit. Like it's like, hey, if you're coming down with something, like you don't want a whole bunch of mucus forming in your system. So I wasn't gonna make a steak, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, but it is what it is. But hey, listen, guys. It's been over an hour. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I'm probably going to play a little bit of guitar and sing myself to sleep outside of straightening up this room a little bit. And yeah, stuff like that. Love you guys so much. And health, safety, peace, loving blessings to you always. Ron, my boys in the chat. Chicken soup. You know what's actually funny is I had ramen yesterday, veggie ramen yesterday. Ate that, took an edible to the head and went to sleep. Woke up like, oh damn, I'm good. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm near the end. You guys on Instagram aren't gonna hear the outro song, but you know, everyone else will. Only because, you know, I had to switch it to the phone this time. But hey guys, listen, once again, thank you so much for coming in. This is a really, really good time, and I appreciate you guys always. You know, stay tuned for more fun content, and just let's continue to let the good times roll and keep up with me. Always. I am Tovaun Anthony. This has been another episode of the O on God show. So I will see you soon and talk to you sooner. Peace.